This is The Swimming Show.
Dumelang lapeng hohle mo le shebileng le leng teng. Welcome to The Swimming Show. 10 years ago, this week, John Smith Springboks won the Rugby World Cup in Paris. 5 years ago, Oscar Pistorius was initially sentenced to 5 years detention for culpable homicide in the River Steenkamp case. Ibile le Kim Kardashians o keteka letsatsi la hae la tswalo. Remember too, this is Cancer Awareness Month, so look out for initiatives and lending a hand in your region. Check out The Swimming Show now on #The Swimming Show. Should you have missed the show, check out YouTube, The Swimming Show. Tseo ka di lebellang kajeno. The SA Short Course Nationals, we feature more highlights from the 4-day event. Also, highlights from the Seagulls Gala, a popular short course event before the season starts in earnest. And then Roneletsa tse etsahetseng Pietermaritzburg, more action and interviews with our future stars. The Swimming Show. Olympic silver medalist Terence Parkin has been named the official ambassador for the deaf and blind. Well done, Terence. Another South African Olympian, Roland Schoeman, has partnered with USA Athletes, a top sports scholarship agency, in order to afford athletes the opportunity to attend the college of their dreams. And in Europe, dikgwedi tse pedi pele ho qala European Short Course Championships, ho se ho rekisitswe ditekete tse fetang tse 14,000. The event takes place in Copenhagen in December. SA Short Course action now, and more highlights from Pietermaritzburg. The final day of the championships did not disappoint. Ha ke re eteleng teng GC Jolliffe Pool Complex. Dwayne Diloka is assisting with the races. He's poolside to take us through the action.
Thank you, Digilady. Yes, just in time to see the women walk out for the 400-meter freestyle final. Abigail Meader and sister Rebecca will be dueling for a podium place in this event. Rebecca will swim in lane 4 and Abby on her right in lane 3. The sisters from Cape Town will expect Tuks challenger Samantha Randall and Misha van Rooyen from Players Swimming Club in Tshwane to make the going tough. This is the short course championship, and the length of the pool just 25 meters, so plenty of turns over the 16 laps. Undoubtedly a race of tactics. Making use of the wall will not be enough to win here. You need stamina and have to be super racing fit. Excellent start from Yanni Kutzer from Tuks going in lane 1. So too for the Meader sisters, Samantha Randall getting away nicely. So some good speed and already a little fluency in the opening 25 meters. Can be disruptive in the short course to swim just the 25 meters with a little underwater included and trying to get into a stroke that is so much easier to do in the 50-meter pool, the Olympic pool. There doesn't seem to be much in it after 50 meters. And Yanni Kutzer from Tuks going in lane 1, going very nicely as well, just 16 years old. And out in front at the moment, it's Misha van Rooyen with the purple swimsuit. And Rebecca Meader with the orange cap, keeping close watch on Misha. Melissa Korf, of course, still holds the Africa and national record, 4 minutes 3.50 seconds that she set back in 2008. Field spreading out just a little bit now, but big battle continues up front. It's Rebecca Meader and Misha van Rooyen. So Rebecca Meader making a move around about the midway mark and now has a very good lead over the other swimmers, and she'll be looking to extend that. There are swimmers in this field, though, that do have quick finishes. Samantha Randall in lane 2 is certainly one to watch for the quicker finish. And don't discount Abigail Meader as well. She's maintained her pace and she's slowly gaining on Misha van Rooyen, who goes in lane 5 in the purple. 300-meter mark. It's Rebecca Meader who still maintains her advantage over Misha van Rooyen, who's slowly being caught by Abby Meader and Samantha Randall. Young tuck swimmer Yanni Kutzer has fallen by the wayside in this latter half of the race, despite that really good start. But it's Rebecca Meader's race, this. Nobody's going to catch her, and she'll comfortably edge her way into the final 50 metres. The focus is off Samantha Randall going in lane 2, but she's got such a quick finish over the final 50, so do not discount her. And Abigail Meader still looking good for second place behind her sister Rebecca at the moment, as she makes a move on Michelle van Rooyen, who might finish out of the podium places here, but into the final 25 metres, and it's definitely going to be Rebecca Meader's race. And she's going to come home around about 4:11, 4:12. 4:11.96, gold medal done and dusted for Rebecca Meader. Abigail Meader's going to miss out on the silver here, but she might claim bronze, does indeed. Touches for third, but it's Samantha Randall, the young tuck swimmer, who just gets the edge on Abigail Meader. So Samantha Randall, a fine swim, also dipping under 4:20 fairly comfortably. And Michelle van Rooyen, a little unlucky, some might argue, to be touched out for third. Here's our winner, Rebecca Meader.
I feel very satisfied and happy with my results so far. I've worked hard, and to be able to swim those times or get those results or go to those competitions, it's very humbling, and I'm very grateful that I'm able to get to that level.
Jwale re kaya papatsong. Coming up, Seagulls Gala Action. Dula le rona. Re ao amohela hape ho the swimming show. We are in Durban, Fun City, Surf City and playground to the nation. The Seagulls Short Course Gala took place at the Kings Park Pool Complex in Durban. Hundreds of swimmers from all over the country registered for this exciting 4-day event. Lenaneo la rona le sa fetoheng la swimming show le lona le mona KwaZulu-Natal.
All the different provinces are here, and some really big clubs are here, and it's really competitive, as I said, and it's been some great swimming and some really fast times in this pool here at Kings Park. Yeah, as a coach, I've tried to always align myself with the international program. We're in the Southern Hemisphere, so obviously a lot of the international programs fall in more to suit the Northern Hemisphere. So when we're in our winter, we need to be swimming long course, and then they move on to a short course season now prior to summer coming. So I've tried to fit it in that we'll swim our short course now just before the summer starts, and it gives the coaches and the kids an opportunity to swim really fast short course times just leading into the summer program, which obviously goes into a long course program. So that's why we've positioned it where it's positioned, and I think it suits a lot of the coaches and helps a lot of the coaches to get some really fast swimming in just prior to us going into long course.
Well, coming down from Gauteng to come and race here is always fun for the guys. Number one, we like the beach, we like the weather, and obviously coming down here, getting some good times underneath our belt, and then setting us up for a good season is what it's all about. So, and the guys are having fun doing it.
Any experience kids can get from racing at a high level is extremely well, because they're now going to go back to training and see what the other ages are doing, what the kids their level are at. So they're going to have to sort of go back to training and know exactly what they need to do and move forward from there.
Yeah, obviously, we've got Commonwealth trials coming up early this time around. It's in December, and Commonwealth being early April, so it's a bit of a change. We've moved our whole schedule 3 months early. And this is a perfect indicator. This is one of the last big competitions prior to those trials.
But I'm really, really excited, and the trials are coming up really fast as well. But I've been training really, really hard, so I'm hoping to qualify for the Commonwealth Games in a couple of my events. I think it's my 50s and my 100 fly and 100 freestyle. And I'm really, really excited to put up some hard training for the Commonwealth Games.
Some short course racing now, this time in the outdoor pool. In the water now, the 100-meter freestyle for girls open. The record stands behind the name of Lehester Kemp, 55.73 seconds. Erin Gallagher can get this record, but she needs to be on form here. Between the yellow lane ropes, Erin has a respectable lead. The rest of the swimmers are more or less in the line. Samantha Labuskachne from Aqua Zone in Margate is doing well in lane 6. The final 10, and no question who the winner is here. Letswele le hua lebitso la Erin Gallagher. She could get the record. Yes, it will be close. 54.38, and the new Seagulls record for 100 meters freestyle is hers. And this is how they finished.
Yeah, I was really happy with my 100 free. I was hoping to dip under that 54, but I got a 54, so I got to be happy with the swim, and I threw everything I had into it, and I was really excited to race. And like I said, I absolutely love short course racing, and it was just really fun to get up in the beginning of the season and just see what my times are like, and I'm really, really happy with my swim.
Erin o bile lehlohonolo la ho ba sehlopheng se neng se ile ho fina swimming world champs kwana Budapest, Hungary.
Unbelievable experience of my entire life. It was such a learning experience, and just to go and see all the professionals there and watching them do their warm-up routines and watching them race, I seriously learned so much from that gala. And it was just amazing to watch everyone swim, and just learning about the atmosphere of the gala was absolutely incredible. I loved it, and it just got me so excited for the future and what's to come, and it really, really inspired me a lot to come back to training and train as hard as possible, because I realized at that gala that's where I wanted to be. So it was a really humbling experience as well, and just a learning curve, and I absolutely loved every second of it.
Tse latelang ke bahlankana ba 100-meter butterfly. Age 15 to 16 years. Chase Raymond from Seagulls has the best entry time. Teammate Matthew Bosch is next best. But it's Luke Ashton at the top of your screen in lane 2 that turns first. He's known more as a breaststroker. Ashton has a slight lead going into the halfway mark. The meet record for this race is 54.97, set by Murray McDougall in 2010. In the center lanes, Raymond and Bosch are gaining. Can Luke Ashton hold on? Chase Raymond has edged into the lead. He outtouches Bosch and Ashton. But unfortunately, he has been disqualified. So it's Matthew Bosch, then Luke Ashton, followed by Aidan Baines. A slow drizzle greeted Kwezi Duma as she took to the blocks for the start of the 100-meter butterfly final. Girls 15 to 16 years of age. Kwezi is up against Mandeville Dolphins' favorite, Tatum Payel, swimming here in lane 4. 3 lengths remains. The 4 lanes in the center of the pool are in one line. Mandeville's Liz Marais DePierre is with them from lane 8. Chloe Horn turns for the last 50 meters. Kwezi Duma is on her right, and Tatum Payel is in lane 4. The green swimsuit of Payel is surging now. Chloe Horn digs deep, but it is Tatum Payel, 1 minute 03.76 seconds. Hasi rekoto empa e batlile. This is how the girls finished. Chiro swimmer Michael Hawley is not concerned about the weather. He looks to be in the zone for this 50-meter breaststroke race. A very quick turnover from him, and he pushes into the lead. This is a good lineup. Brendan Crawford and Luke Ashton are in the water. Michael Hooley shows his form. They are not going to catch him. 27.76, a new best time for Hooley at the Seagulls Gala. He will be happy with it. This is how the swimmers finished. Rebusize Dean Price if this event identifies talent as well.
Very much so. We've got the talent. This is one of the great things to coming to a gala like this, is we can ID potential talent, see where they are and track them over the next year or two just to see they're making the step ups to the next level. If not, then we can perhaps do some interventions, chat to their coaches and see what needs to be done to keep them at a high level.
What a great event! Even though a huge storm was building, the swimming continued. Re na le dintlhakgolo tse ding tse mmalwa, empa e seng kajeno. Ke nako ya mabenkele ena, mme ka mora mona more highlights from the SA National Short Course Swimming Championships. Dula le rona. Re boela re le amohela hape. Ha re boeleng hona teng Pietermaritzburg moo teng re tla kopana le mosebetsi mo Dwayne Diloka with more highlights from the SA National Short Course.
It's thumbs up from Marty Stefano Ruet in lane 5. Josh Danhauser has lane 4 in this race, the men's 400-meter freestyle final. Ian Makija from Seagulls goes in lane 3. So relatively decent starts across the field. 16 lengths of this 25-meter pool. Current South African champion Miles Brown is not swimming here, and his record stands at 3 minutes 37.91 seconds. Rather grueling race this is. It's a middle distance race, but does require a fair amount of stamina. Very much like athletics, but fitness is key here, fitness and endurance. It's too short not to go out fast, but also not long enough to slow down too much. But you do need to find a rhythm, and you can't let the other swimmers get away from you. So tricky to judge. But Josh Danhauser from Seagulls has the early lead. It's a good-looking swim as well from Dylan Wright, just 15 years old, swimming in lane 2. He might fancy his chances here. And Ruan Breitenbach from Tux could surprise going in lane 6. Danhauser certainly not waiting to see. He looks to surge ahead. He's a couple of body lengths. And the swimmer's already trailing behind him. Not quite in a V, but they're certainly swimming off his shoulder. Approaching the 150-meter mark now, and Ian Makija, Danhauser's Seagulls partner, just follows him. It's a good couple of body lengths behind him. It's not yet halfway through the race. Josh Danhauser's not exactly on record pace, which suggests that he isn't really being pushed, and that's illustrated by the swimmers behind him, not quite within striking distance, as it were. But this race is far from over. Danhauser looks like he's well out of the water. He's kicking strong, certainly. Looking to claim a convincing victory. Nice kick off the wall as well, and interview now, Stefano Ruet. Well, with the last 10 odd meters to go, positions haven't changed, and it is going to be Danhauser who will stroke comfortably to victory here. Rather tired looking Danhauser touches first. His winning time 3:52.46, a personal best, a very good swim from the 19-year-old. Makija follows, and into third it's Tigerberg Aquatics Dylan Wright, the 15-year-old. The rest of the field come in fairly closely bunched though. Confirmation of the times, a fairly comfortable victory for Danhauser ahead of Makija and Wright. We spoke to our victor after his warm down.
I've been swimming for roughly 12 to 13 years, you know. Had my dad being my coach, and of course under Graham Hill. So you know, it's been an experience, and it's been a good run, you know. So yeah.
And the well-liked Seagull swimmer also has some role models of his own.
You know, of course, Chad Leclerc has always been a big one of mine. You know, I've watched Chad grow and train with him since up until 2012. You know, and also Miles Brown has also been a huge impact, and of course Michael Phelps. You know, so watching them has always kind of, you know, helped me get to where I need to be. But you know, I kind of think that I need to try and be my own person now. You know, and so yeah, I'm trying to just be my own role model.
A busy time for swimmers, but what is Josh Danhauser training for after this event?
Of course, we've got Commonwealth Trials at the end of the year, so you know I'm really looking to qualify for that. Other than that, no. I was at Maranostrum a month ago, you know, racing some of the top athletes, you know, and I did really well there. Got a couple of finals, so I was very excited about that, and it was good race and good experience for me.
Spectators taking their seats for the fastest races of these championships, the 50-meter freestyle finals. Erin Gallagher goes in lane 4 in the women's event. Swim Lab's Olivia Nell will be her biggest threat. She goes in lane 5, and it's a pretty good start for both the swimmers. A relatively even start. It's Nell stroking first. It looks very even, but now you see Gallagher just edging ahead. A lightning fast turn, good underwater as well. Breaks the water well before she actually needs to. Gets into her stroke really quickly. The race looks to be on for second and third at the moment. No one's going to catch Erin Gallagher at the moment. 25.24 seconds as she breaks to the wall. Erin Gallagher, clear victor, getting closer and closer to Lisa Marie Retief's 24 high. A nice hug for Olivia Nell, who I think touched in second place. Let's have a look, though, at the official results. The confirmation, it is Olivia Nell who touches second ahead of Marne Norkia. Erin Gallagher, though, with a fairly comfortable victory. This is the men's 50-meter freestyle final. Westville's Evan Matheson. Low Uberholzer in Tux alongside him. Also from Tux is Armand Maritz, Douglas Erasmus. And he goes. Shankland of Seagulls goes alongside him. Marno Langeveld next, 4th Tux finalist. And Bryce Pendock from Marties and Bernard Becker from Royal Finns Academy round out the field in this final. You will be watching Douglas Erasmus undoubtedly, and into the water, and it's immediately Erasmus who gets into an advantage as he goes ahead from lane 4. All eyes, though, on what Lee Shankland can do from lane 5. The water churning as they hit the wall with the big turn. Douglas Erasmus certainly has the edge. Then it's Maritz, and then Shankland. Wide, but quick turnover from Erasmus, who gets to the wall first. 21.94 seconds. Very good time, but still more than a second off Roland Skumman's national mark. But just looking at the next 3 swimmers, how close they were, though. It's Maritz from Tux that is just touched in second. Leith Shankland will feel happy with his 3rd place overall, and he just edged out Low Uberholzer. 23.37 seconds for Uberholzer, who finishes off the podium. Well, what a great showdown to finish our action for this week.
Yes, many thanks to Ndiloka. I can see the talent coming through, especially the young girls. It is very promising. Good luck if you are busy with exams, and with the holidays not far away, remember to stay water safe. Spare a thought for those battling cancer and see what you can do to help. Mafelo a beke a sehlohlolong ho fihlela nakong e tlang e ntse e le nna Dikeledi Letsiri.
The Swimming Show.